He's in at the 4 spot. Parker out there with Jeremy Lin. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. That's the San Antonio 5. The Spurs have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavericks had a huge game. He finished with 19 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. A performance like this is what we've come to expect during this great run of his. Will we get another one tonight, guys?
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Such a wide-open look. Barnes has got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against Dallas.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you'd see a team get that hot away from home.
And the rejection by Hayes, and that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Clock at 6. Barnes passes to Anderson. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Nobody near Barnes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Parker with it. Picked up by Thompson. Here's Marjanovic. And Hayes throws it down.
I tell you, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Now here's Curry. Last game, 26 points.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they?
Boy, I tell you what, we've got a little bit of a personal rivalry brewing here, fellas.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Some good numbers here for Hayes. He's got 10.
Had to pick what he's done best today. I'd probably lean towards the offensive performance.
Well, just to be a contrarian, I'm going to go to the other side because he's been just as impressive, I think, at the defensive end.
The Spurs making a switch here. Diaw's checked in. Rejected by Hayes. Leonard dishes to Lin. Feeds to Hayes. Leonard on the wing. And Hayes kicks to Leonard. Spurs passing it around. The shot's good from Hayes.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
The Warriors lead him. Curry passes to Thompson. From 13. Wow, way off on that one.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Anderson. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Barnes. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And he sinks the second. Now Mills. Puts it up off the inbound. There's the bucket. Good. Mills has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. It's the Spurs. They lead by 2. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. What's working and what's not working for you guys out here tonight?
You know, they clog the lane, and they play great hell defense. We got to keep driving and kicking, doing a great job sharing the ball. And we just
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he really just broke out the entire arsenal of post moves there in that first half.
And I think he might even have a few more tricks up his sleeve. I mean, he'll break them out as we start heading down the stretch. I'm sure of that.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots, and it's Anderson in at the 5 down low. And here are the Warriors now, following the bucket by the Spurs. No one near Iguodala as he lets it go. No good from outside. San Antonio leading by 4. Pass to Leonard from downtown. That's good. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
You know, they don't want to let them hang around too long here. I agree with you. I mean, it's best to go ahead and build that lead here in the third.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Hayes dishes to Parker. Hayes in the post, defended by Anderson.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can't have that good a look. That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. For San Antonio, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And that one misses. Warriors trail by 7. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Hits the 3-point bomb. Curry's got 5.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Parker kicks to Hayes. Back to Parker. Lets it go from 14. Good. And the Spurs lead by 6.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. That's good. Parker's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual attempt.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And while we have a moment, let's find out which point guards have had the best month from the charity stripe. Third is Stephen Curry.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome.
Shooting ability, they get a little more space than the average point guard. Maybe they'll miss a shot. Out from the floor, but if you send them to the line, those points are almost guaranteed.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Hayes. Great D that. time from Green.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
That's good. And now it's just a 4-point Spurs lead.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's Hayes, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now, here's Thompson. He's got 5. There's a screen. Three-pointer. Rebound, San Antonio. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Leonard has it in the corner. And it's Parker in the corner. Here's Hayes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now an 8-point Spurs lead.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Rush is checked in for Andre Iguodala. San Antonio also making some changes. T's checked in for Duncan. And it's Ginobili in for Jeremy Lin. Golden State also making some changes. Anderson, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Henderson comes in for Klay Thompson. And Ian Clark subbed in for Curry. And Mills kicks to Hayes. The shot misses. Great D that time from Green. Here's Rush, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Ginobili. His last 10 games, he's putting up about 8 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, not bad. But, guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
A nice shot by Aldridge.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Clark, the pass to Rush. The dish to Henderson. Pass to Green. Drains the three-pointer. Green's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Ginobili dishes to Hayes, and Leonard has it in the corner. Hayes with the screen for Leonard. Here's Aldridge. Clock is at 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Clark. 11 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Henderson. Offline with the baseline jumper. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Spurs. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Warriors trail by 3. Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. T is out there with Duncan. And it's Parker in a point. That's the San Antonio 5. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
Hayes, no good.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Now, here's Thompson. Anderson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, Barnes is playing well. He's got 14 points and a steal. He's giving them just what they would have hoped for today.
Even more, I'd say. And
the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg and
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Here's Barnes following the basket by Freak. There's the feed to Curry. There's the triple, but they get it back. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good on the triple.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Spurs shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Hayes. Nice spin off the left rim, Antonio. Curry kicks to Barnes. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And the pass to Hayes. And shot opportunity. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And the free throw, no good. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Iguodala. And that's 11 points for Steph Curry. Parker against Curry. Parker passes to Hayes. Here's Marjanovic. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Leonard, no luck.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Now here's Iguodala. Barnes. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Leonard. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
That coverage is just too weak. I mean, heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you a game.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying.
Presence felt.
He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Green, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Now, here's Green. Green with a screen on Leonard. Curry kicks to Anderson, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Open shot, Thompson. That misses off the backboard. The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field.
Oh, such a field shot there.
The Warriors shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And it's 13 points for Draymond Green.
A very good half for them from the field. They've got their shooting percentage up over 50%.
Yeah, their offense heating up, and anytime you shoot it this well, you're going to give yourself a chance to get the double.
Curry, that one falls, coming off Iguodala's feed. And it's 13 points for Steph Curry. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we see.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition. They need to work their way inside and maybe to the free throw line if they're going to cut into that lead. I mean, those outside shots aren't going to get it done.
And a lot of those outside shots are contested, so they've got to do a better job of getting past those closeouts and keep the balance offensively.
And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up missing both free throws. Passes to Iguodala. Here's Thompson. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Gets the first, and that brings them within 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Hit some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
He's really done a nice job taking advantage of his opportunities in this half.
Time definitely not on their side.
They need a very quick bucket, a real quick one.
The shot's good from Hayes.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Kicks it to Green. San Antonio with the rebound. Parker dishes to Leonard. Stolen by Anderson, and that's an intentional foul. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. 13 points and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
It falls!
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Ginobili with the 3. And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Here's Ginobili, the 3 from Mills, and the foul called on Freak. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, this will be headed to the free throw line. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So both teams making some changes here. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Parker outside. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Love the play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with him, and he knocks down the trip. You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have a Another out. Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
And he commits. It's the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Mills passes to Ginobili. Lynn kicks to Mills. Here's Hayes. So we see the Warriors get the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in